The man who spent 10 years smashing the American establishment has, in year 2 of his second term, become the establishment his own supporters now want to smash. From Berlin, that has a certain grim comedy to it, because Americans keep telling us their politics is a clean war between two teams, red against blue. And yet, the loudest revolt against Donald Trump is not coming from Democrats at all. It is coming from inside his own house. Here is what outsiders find striking. American parties were never really two solid armies. They were always two enormous, uneasy coalitions, and political scientists saw the cracks coming years ago. A 2020 study from Michigan, Texas, and Pennsylvania predicted exactly this. As radical activists win, the true believers love the party more, while the moderates quietly stop belonging. That absence of belonging, the researchers warned, makes people ripe for third parties and anti-establishment candidates. They were right. On the Republican side, Trump was the great disruptor. He broke the old party, built the America First movement, promised a golden age, and above all promised an end to the forever wars. No new interventions, no more sending American soldiers abroad. That was the deal. And then, early this year, he ordered military action against Iran. For much of his own base, that was the betrayal. The forever war president was suddenly at war. So now a new America First movement has been declared by his own former allies. A former congresswoman, a well-known television host, a former congressman, a former Trump terrorism advisor. Their charge is not subtle. Trump has betrayed the very movement that carried him to the White House. The former congresswoman now calls it his America Last Republican Party. The television host openly questions whether he will back any Republican again and floats founding a third party entirely. This is not the old Never Trump crowd in their think tanks. This is the base turning on its own king. And it goes well beyond Iran. When two of these figures demanded the full release of the sealed Epstein files, Trump refused, then attacked the congresswoman personally, calling her a traitor and a crazy lunatic. The former congressman lost his primary in May to a Trump-backed challenger after criticizing the president over both the files and the national debt. Loyalty, it turns out, runs in one direction. From the European vantage point, the deeper story is the one Americans rarely say out loud. 2026 is a decisive election year, and the Constitution bars Trump from running again after 2 terms, which means the real fight has already begun, not against the Democrats, but over who inherits the movement when the man who built it is gone. The coalition is cracking precisely because everyone can already see the exit. The disruptor has become the thing he disrupted. That is the oldest story in politics, and Americans are living it in real time. That's the view from here. What does it look like where you are? Drop it in the comments and subscribe for the perspective American media won't give you.